Hello everyone, welcome back to one more episode of Story Time with JAP, a folk tale. This time we are going to listen to a tale from Bulgaria. Yeah, shall we get into that story now? The title of the story, we can give it ourselves. The World of Fools. The world has quite a number of fools, right? We think we have met the most foolish person, and there is always somebody else who outwits the fool whom we have met. And there lived in a village a farmer, quite a hard-working farmer. He lived with his wife and daughter. He worked hard, earned enough. He loved his daughter, loved his wife, and they too loved him. Life went on. His wife used to cook and cook nicely. And the little girl will carry her father's lunch to the field where he was working, serve him with her own hands, and come back. This was on for some time. One fine day, when she was carrying her father's lunch, she saw a monkey hugging the little monkey, its own baby. And she really liked the sight. And she told herself, yeah, I too one day will have a child like this. And her imagination went wild. He would commit lot many mistakes. He would be very naughty. And I would go after him. I would try to beat him. He would run around. He would trip and fall. And he'll fall sick. And if he falls very seriously sick, he will die. Oh, my child. And she started crying. And so serious she was in her wild imagination, she forgot about the lunch for her father. And a little later, her mother, she thought, what happened to this girl? She has not come. She went towards the field and saw the little girl crying. And she asked, what happened? Why are you crying? And the little girl said, oh, my child has died. And the mother also started wailing. Both of them were crying. And the man was really all hunger. But he continued his work, and in the evening he was returning. He saw both of them crying. He asked what happened. And both of them told. And the man got really angry. And he said, I don't want to live with fools like you. Let me go away. Until I find somebody who is more foolish than you, I will not come back. He went. He was walking, and these two were begging him, but the father said, no, let me go look for a person who is more foolish than you. If I find, I'll come back. When he was going through the next town, he found a big crowd around the pond. And they were looking at moon, the reflection of moon in water. And they were encouraging the youngsters of the village to jump into the pond and save the moon. They know this man didn't know what to do. He just banged his forehead and said, okay, one set of fools, let me go. And he was returning to see his family because he found a world full of fools. On the way, he found yet another crowd around a woman who had a tin in the hand, and she was not able to pull her hand out of the tin. The reason was that she tried taking some grain from the tin, and with a closed fist, she was not able to take out her hand out of the tin. And one youngster who was there, he said, "Yeah, I have found a way out. What we can do is we can cut her hand so that her hand will come out." And there was another man who said, "We'll cut the bottom of the tin and let her move around with the tin lifelong." And the man banged his forehead, and said, "Oh woman, you open your fist, leave the grain, and the hand will come out." Oh, the woman did so, and the entire village was so grateful to this wise man. And this farmer thought, well, the world is full of fools. You always find one outmaneuvering the other. So saying, the man gets back to his own village, to his family, and lived with them thereafter. That's a very, very short story from Bulgaria. We'll meet next week. Until then, goodbye from JAP.